Israel's most senior diplomat, Deputy Foreign Minister Tzipi Hotovely. Tzipi Hotovely, welcome to Up Front. Will your government be apologizing to Ban Ki-moon? He says you've twisted his words. He didn't justify any violence, yet you accused him of encouraging terrorism.
I'm saying that everyone who gives justification to any terror acts is, even if he's doing it in, I would say, an innocent way, this is not the proper way to deal with the fact that for the last 6 months we've been suffering on a daily basis from the Palestinians' terror attacks, brutal terror attacks. Some of them are harming young women. Just 2 weeks ago, a young mother was brutally murdered by a Palestinian youngster that killed her in front of her children. This is the reality in Israel. So you need to, first of all, to condemn terrorism and to tell the Palestinians to stop using knives on a daily basis against Israeli citizens. When you hear for the last, I would say over 20 years, incitement that is basically subsidizing families of shaheeds and giving them money from the Palestinian Authority budget, supporting them, naming schools, naming streets after those terrorists, you see those phenomena in the Palestinian street, you need to condemn them. My children are being raised on the idea of peace and coexistence. I don't see the same in the Palestinian educational system. I would like to see more people in the Palestinian Authority calling to having change, a dramatic change in the way those children are being educated.
You gave a speech in which you said, in reference to the occupied West Bank, this land is ours. All of it is ours. And you justified that statement with reference to the Torah and with God's promise to the Jews.
Well, the most important thing is to remember your history and to remember the deep ties that the Jewish nation has to our land, to the land of Israel. But the big difference is, when they're saying that this is Islamic land, they mean that I don't have the right to live here as an equal citizen. The fact that this land is the land of the Jewish people, the fact that we have historic roots in Jerusalem, in Beit El, in Hebron, in Shechem, doesn't mean that I don't allow another people to live there. We need to fight through incitement. We need to fight through daily basis terrorism. We need to live, first of all, the near future. And in the near future, we need to fight terrorism no matter where it's coming from. And you're asking me about future infrastructure. Well, look at the Middle East. The Middle East is falling apart. You see countries don't exist anymore. So we need to be very sure and clear that the Palestinian Authority can control the messaging and can control the youngsters when it comes to the vision of the coming future. That's the most important thing.
Tzipi Hotovely, thanks so much for joining me on Up Front.